It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bradley kicks to Johnson. Back to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. 6 points for Jared Sullinger. Lowry against Thomas. Lowry dishes to Daniels. DeRozan passes to Maverick. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Maverick's got his first 2 points of the night. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
DeRozan passes to Maverick. Raptors moving the ball around. Lowry kicks to Biyombo. Here's Ostrovsky. The 19-footer is on the money. Mavericks got his second bucket tonight. Celtics trail by 4. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. And Thomas, here we go, cannot hit.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Outside Turner, he kicks to Thomas. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go.
And he needed that one to try to regain some confidence. Tough start, just 1 of 9 from the floor.
Lowry passes to Maverick. He dishes it to DeRozan. They set the screen. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson the screen. Lowry against Thomas. It's Bradley on the wing. Off target from outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry with the ball. Now Thomas defending. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Maverick. To the middle. Puts up the baby hook. And that one's good. Daniels. And here is Thomas. Fires for 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful team.
Let's take him back.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks.
That question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season. I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, Ostrovsky, he's in at small forward. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Corey Joseph is out there with Powell. Picked by Zeller. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. Olynyk can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Galloway, and he banks in the layup.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's the screen. The pass to Maverick. Launches a 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He went over the offensive.
And the first half is now in the books. Toronto ahead, leading by 14. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I want everyone here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Mavericks checked in for Toronto. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. On the floor for Boston. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Jared Sullinger is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Thomas in the point guard. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. They set the pick. DeRozan in the corner. Fades back. Sullinger with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Bradley dishes to Sullinger. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors leading by 11. Left side, DeRozan from deep. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. They get the rebound. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Boston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Boston, Olynyk, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Jay Crowder comes in for Turner. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. Damari Carroll's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And the Celtics also making a change. Galloway's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Carroll with a screen for Joseph. Passes it to Maverick. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Mavericks got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Crowder kicks to Thomas. That's good. 10 points for him.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
DeRozan passes to Joseph. Feeds to Carroll. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. Diambo, no luck. Celtics trail by 13. Galloway kicks to Thomas. To the inside. Crowder, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Crowder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 3rd in points off turnovers. 5th in opponent field goal percentage. And they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower. And they get it done at that end of the court.
And go back to points off those turnovers. I mean, teams really get caught unprepared to deal with that blitzing style, that trapping, diving in the passing lanes, and then running it down your throat in transition.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Smart.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
There's the screen. Joseph dishes to Powell. Here's Maverick, defended by Crowder. Shoots from the baseline, and another basket for Toronto.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Smart kicks to Crowder. Pass to Galloway. He feeds it to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. There's the dish to Olynyk. And he's good on the 3-ball. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And no good trying to get that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Some changes here for the Celtics. Galloway's checked in, and Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. Ostrovsky in at small forward. Corey Joseph is out there with Powell. Then it's Nogueira, and it's Carroll in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Smart. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game, Clark, and Steve's kind of touched on it, is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Yeah, absolutely a big plus. And oftentimes, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. Your performance at the line can be the difference maker in a game.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Craig. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for DeRozan. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.